目の前にいる俺を守ってくれ。と野郎の椅子なんか守ってないで起きろ。見た。誰よりもその惨めさを知っている。もう頂点への憧れを捨てきれなかった。
最弱？最強じゃなくて
Welcome back to our channel. And in this video, we will discuss our review and analysis of Solo Leveling Episode 12. The anime version is expected to be one of the top anime of 2024. That became clear early on, as Sung Jinwoo's journey from a low-ranking hunter to a top-tier dungeon explorer hooked more and more fans. Solo Leveling Episode 12 brings the first season to a big conclusion, and Sung Jinwoo is now more powerful than ever. It's time to say goodbye to one of the top anime of winter 2024. We knew it would be great from the start, and the final episode delivered on that promise.
すでに私の体は戦いに耐えられず参加できなかった。
Jinwoo's journey had been in a steady progress so far. He leveled up easily and transformed quickly, but his battle with Igris the Bloodred pushed him to the brink of death before a group of knights came to his aid. Episode 12 shows Jinwoo fighting for his life. This episode begins with Jinwoo fighting against a horde of enemy knights in the dungeon. Dealing with these swarms of knights is tough because their numbers aren't dwindling. On top of that, the whole fight is messing with Jinwoo's head. He starts seeing people condemning him and even conjures up a version of himself from the past who keeps putting him down, telling him to quit because he's already done plenty.
最弱？最強じゃなくて
孫君、もういい。これ以上無理はするな。
それだけでも十分だと思え。違うか。
そうですよ、ジヌさん。やめておいた方がいいです。
This scene is intriguing because Jinwoo usually prefers being alone. Throughout this season, he's been learning to trust others, although he's been hesitant about it. So, it's a sign of his growth that when he's at his lowest point, he finds strength in the advice others have given him. However, not all voices are supportive. Jinwoo still has his own inner struggles to face, and it's going to be tough. Even though Jinwoo has changed a lot this season, the voice of his past brings back some deep emotional wounds. He's always been seen as the weakest hunter, and that's something he still struggles with. His inner voice tells him that despite appearing strong outwardly, he's still weak inside.
E級ハンターソンジヌ。お前は所詮その程度さ。向こう水の身の程知らず。
This exchange gives us a fascinating look into Jinwoos mindset, revealing how he's struggling to maintain control. He's determined to shed his weak self and become stronger, even if it means sacrificing his humanity. This scene is important because it highlights that strength isn't only about physical power. Jinwoo can't simply rely on new abilities or brute strength to solve his problems. Another scene even mentions that hunters bear emotional scars they must overcome. By focusing on mental challenges, Episode 12 of Solo Leveling helps develop Jinwoo's character and underscores the importance of mental resilience for hunters. They can't just be physically strong. They must also possess strong mental fortitude.
生きた結果がこれだ。お前を殺すのはお前自身なのさ。結局。
Jinwoo thought he was going to die again in a dungeon, but strangely, he's saved by the penalty he's been avoiding. Episode 12 of Solo Leveling also hints at the system he relies on having some level of awareness. Just as he's about to meet his end, the system sends him to the penalty zone for neglecting his daily quest.
ペナルティーゾーン。タイミング。おかげで助かった。幸運を祈りますか。
Remember that penalty system is a consequence for failing a daily quest. Tells Jinwoo he has to survive for 4 hours in this tough environment.
どうやら余計な心配だったようだ。また会おう。生き残れたらまた会ってやる。俺の命を奪えないなら下手に苦痛を与えたところで。
This gives him a chance to fight weaker enemies again and heal up. These weak enemies are ones he has faced before, back when they were too challenging. It is a full circle moment that is almost the system encouraging him to keep going. It will be interesting to see if the system's approach is random or if it really is actively helping.
ところで俺をさらに強くするだけだ。購入。
This does feel a bit too convenient, though. He gets saved right as he is about to lose and even earns a Night Killer weapon. It's an on-the-nose way of saying Jinwoo never really had a chance of losing. This is a bummer because it makes it harder for high stakes to be as believable in the future. It would have been nice if his struggle lasted for more than an episode and a half. After getting back his strength and making some adjustments, Jinwoo jumps back into the fight against the Knight's horde. The action is intense as usual. Jinwoo moves so fast and hits so hard that it's almost terrifying how strong he's become. The Knights who nearly killed him before don't stand a chance now. Jinwoo keeps getting stronger, even when facing the most dangerous situations.
それに魔法使いは何をしている？呪文は唱えているのに魔法攻撃は来ない。襲ってくるの。だったら奴らは何を？ゲート、召喚魔法か。道が出られない。となれば狙うわ。魔法使い、お前たちだ！
An even grander musical score backs the epic fight sequences in Solo Leveling Episode 12. The music climaxes right as the battle does. The powerful combination of strings and brass makes Jinwoo's victory feel more visceral. Good music works wonders to help enhance powerful moments, which is certainly the case here.
どういう意味だ？ 軍？
Finishing the job change quest gives Jinwoo access to a new class. This gives him an incredibly strong new skill that totally changes how the game is played. With this new ability, he'll be able to count on new allies during battles. And this is the most exciting part for us. Jinwoo gained new powers and ability upon completing his job change quest. He was surprised that he did not get an assassin-type job title as he is putting his stats to become one. Instead, he gained a secret job title that has a badass name to it. The Shadow Monarch. This new power comes with the abilities called Shadow Extraction and Shadow Storage. Shadow Extraction is a resurrection skill unique to the Shadow Monarch. As we have seen in the show, this ability allows its users to revive a slain beast or maybe Hunter Oswell as a Shadow Soldier. It is triggered through a set keyword, does not cost mana to use, and can be applied over a large radius, allowing its users to extract hundreds of shadows at once if they want. The Shadow Storage skill allows the user to keep shadows and call upon them whenever needed. It seems like this skill will be quite thrilling for Jinwoo as he figures out how to use these newfound powers to his advantage on his journey to getting stronger. Episode 12 of Solo Leveling mostly addresses the pacing issues from previous episodes. The background stories are still there, but they're integrated more smoothly. It was disruptive before when important moments were interrupted to switch to one of 4 different stories. Thankfully, those stories now fit in more naturally and have their own time to develop. While Jinwoo's story remains the focus, the background events also get their chance to shine. This episode sets the stage for the next phase of Jinwoo's adventure and is another excellent installment. There are unresolved plot lines in the background that will likely be tackled in future seasons, but Jinwoo seems to have the necessary tools now to face the challenges ahead. That wraps up our review of the season finale of Solo Leveling Season 1. What do you think would happen if Jinwoo chose not to accept the Necromancer job role? Do you think he'd be offered another one? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help our channel grow, and click the notification bell to stay updated on the latest anime news. Thanks for watching.